Hey guys, girls, it's Ron Bass. Yep, that's me with another edition of the Ron Bass Show. It's your source for inspiration, encouragement, motivation, dry humor. What say, Mr. Brent Atterbury?
Happy post 4th of July day.
A little bit hot in the Ozarks.
It is.
A little toasty.
Did you see any fireworks?
They were everywhere.
Did you hear them?
I didn't have to shoot it in myself. They were like everywhere.
Yeah. We had the family over. We had homemade ice cream, cheeseburgers, and we shot off fireworks.
And I appreciate the invitation.
They must have got lost in the mail.
Never got the memo.
Well, we only had family over, so
I got
yeah.
I'm not family, huh?
Well, you're my friend, but you're close to family.
Oh, I got you.
But
Gee,
you have to take a blood test when you come in the house.
All right,
it's hard to get in.
So much for my facetiousness. Well, what are we going to talk about today?
I'm sure it's something motivational, inspirational, and amazing that our listeners and viewers will love to hear.
We're going to talk about we're going to talk about different people and the problems that they're having and why they're not going to probably go too far in their life because they're not willing to take responsibility for their problems and find solutions. You know, we talk about it all the time. You can't just muddle through life and have issues and expect them to just solve themselves. It's just not the way it's going to be. You have to take ownership of your problems and you have to find solutions to your problems. And in today's world, particularly in today's world, there's so much technology available and resources available to be able to solve so many different things that are going on. Google's a big deal. And now with AI, it's a big deal. But you've got medical technologies that didn't exist before. You've got more and more professional people in different trades that can, whether it's financial issues or psychological issues or physical issues or personal issues or fitness issues or sport issues or whatever it is, or business issues. When you've got problems, you can't just kick the can down the road. We talked about that last week, I think. You have to hit things head on and find answers to what's going on. So, look, I'm just going to look at some notes that I made the other day. In my life right now, I've probably got at least 4 different friends, maybe 5, that are suffering from severe mental illness. And you could call it mental illness, but it's really brain illness, particularly schizophrenia. And people that are schizophrenic, and I've got a lot of experience with this because my brother, I was his guardian for many years when he was coming along. He was suffering from schizophrenia from the time he was very young. These people are what they call paranoid schizophrenics. Everything about their life is they're in a paranoid state of mind, particularly when they're not taking their medications. And most of these people that I know, they don't take their meds because they say when they take their meds, they don't feel right. They complain about it. But if you don't take your medication and you have these kinds of problems, you're never going to fit in. You're going to cause yourself trouble. You're going to cause people around you trouble. It's a big mess. And these people everything in their life is they're afraid of this and they're afraid of that. They think that people are against them. And they're consumed with this. It's not just that they're seeing things and hearing things. They have this general impression that everybody's out to get them. And that's why they call it paranoid schizophrenia. But I had a friend of mine come in the other night. I'm not going to name names, of course. And I'm not being negative. I'm just analyzing. So I can share this with the listeners and the viewers. This friend of mine I've known for a lot of years, very smart. In fact, most schizophrenics are very highly intelligent people. He got hit by a car, like he was a walker. He's older than me, about my age, but he would walk every day for exercise. Well, something happened and a car hit him. And I had heard this, through the it was like I heard it through the rumors that this is what happened, but he didn't tell me about it. The next thing I know, he'd quit coming by to see me. He used to come by my office. In fact, he used to walk in front of my office. And then all of a sudden he just disappeared. So the rumor was he got this big settlement. And probably a year or two has gone by, and I thought to myself, where is this guy? And guess what? The other night, guess who shows up in my office? My friend. And I didn't say a word to him. In fact, I was doing my evening burpee and kettlebell workout. It was late at night after my jiu-jitsu class, or after about 10 o'clock at night. And he just came in, and I was exercising, and he just started talking, telling me all this stuff that he was doing with all this money that he had, that he bought this girlfriend a new Cadillac, and then he gave money to this, and he bought this, and he gave money away to this sibling, and money away to that sibling, and he just went on and on and on and on. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, all this money. So at the end of the conversation, he said, yeah, I went through $600,000. Wow, I thought to myself, what a shame, that somebody couldn't have got in the middle of this and helped him to do the right thing with the money. Mm-hmm. All that money's gone. And now he's totally broke, driving a vehicle that's costing him $1,500 a month that he can't afford. He's got to give it back.
Oh my.
Yeah, but it's just another example of why it's so important to treat your mental illness, whatever it is. And, depression kind of goes along with this too. That's just one example of what I'm going to share with you today. I've got another former friend of mine, because this person was going along just fine, and then all of a sudden got into this paranoia trip, and everybody's against him, and then this person also does drugs, and when you mix drugs with schizophrenia, it's like, wow, man. I mean, everything goes crazy. I mean, really, really crazy. And I just reached a point where I can't be around the person, because every time I'm around him, it's just nothing but chaos and drama, and until he gets either some counseling, let alone medication, I can't be around this guy anymore. And it's really a shame, because he's very intelligent. But it's another example of what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. And then I've got another former employee that I tried to employ again, and he just got into this same paranoia trip and got to where he wasn't showing up on the jobs, and I just said, I can't work you anymore. And then he started accusing me of threatening him. Yeah. And then he says, I'm going to take you to court because you can't come onto my property anymore, and you can't call me up and threaten me anymore. And of course, it's all false. None of that's happened. But when you're schizophrenic, this is what goes on in your brain. You fantasize. And in his mind, he believes that I'm trying to hurt him. So far I haven't been served with papers, but it wouldn't surprise me if I got to go to court, even though I haven't done anything, right? So I say all that to say this, guys. If you've got a problem with some kind of mental illness, brain illness, please go to the psychiatrist and get support. Get on the medication. All it's going to do is level you out, and you're going to be a lot better off, and you're going to get along with people, and you're going to be able to maintain your job. And if you don't do this, it's just going to be hell to pay. Okay, on a real positive note, I go from downer to an upper. I hired a guy the other day that was a Chippendale dancer.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. So this guy is a really.
Is that a new business you're going to start?
No,
oh, okay.
It's one of my home repair businesses in another city, and I needed to staff that marketplace. So I talked to this guy, and he was a great guy. I said, "What have you been doing for the last, since you got out of college?" He says, "Well, believe it or not, I've been a dancer. I'm a male dancer." And he said he did it for 10 years. Traveled all 48 lower states.
Wow.
Was in a new town every day, every night. I said, "How did you get your jobs?" He says, "We had an agent, and they just would book us in these clubs." And he's a real fit guy. He's a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
So we had a lot in common, because I
Yeah.
like to go to the gym. He goes to the gym every day, and we share that. And we talk about that every day on the phone. It's like, been to the gym? Yep. Yeah, I just got back from the gym. So it's kind of fun to. What's the old saying? You become who you surround yourself with, right? You become what you think about. So if you want to be successful, be around successful people, guys. It's not that complicated.
So do you think more women are going to start calling you to have their appliances repaired and fixed?
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
Just thought I'd ask.
But I will say this. It's kind of disconcerting when you are trying to be friendly with women just out of friendship, and they think that you're hitting on them. And it's like, so you just have to find people to be friendly with that have their act together, so to speak.
Yeah.
And you realize pretty quick those women who they are, because a lot of women they're just very resentful of somebody trying to be cordial, because they think you're trying to hit on them. And it should not be that way, but that's the world we live in. So what I've learned is if people don't want to be friendly, I I'll smile and I'll just walk away. I'm not going to like press the issue, right?
Yep.
But if somebody, like I have so many female friends in the gym and they're just great to talk to and we all share stories and everybody's motivated and everybody's excited to be in the gym. We talk about it a lot. Today I'm in the gym and it's the same story. It's like, man, if there's no place better to be than the gym every single day. And we and these gals are super fit. Some of them are young, some of them are old. But the ones that are old are really doing good compared to the women that I know that are old that are not working out. You've got to work out.
So do you think this guy could open up a business like you've done here of jiu-jitsu? He could have a Chippendale, how to be a Chippendale dancer business.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Have people come in, they've got mirrors on the
Hey,
wall.
that's another idea. I could open up a dance service.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's all I need is another service. I think we've got like 20 services in our home repair business right now that we offer the public. And I was looking at it the other day. There's 3 things that I'm not advertising currently. One of them is window washing, one of them is carpet cleaning, and one of them is pest control, which I have done all those in the past, and I could do again. But it's interesting, challenging enough some days just to do mechanical trades.
Yep.
But I enjoy offering services to the public. There's nothing quite like that. And I've been doing it so many years, as you know,
Yeah.
because you've helped me to build the company. So, any rate, I guess I could go on and on, but I'm going to turn over to you and see what you've got to say.
Well, on that note, you know what we should do?
What?
I should create a flyer for you that lists all your services, and every time you do a job somewhere, the person that does the service leaves this flyer
You
behind.
have done that already, and I distribute those to each home each day.
Okay, I forgot.
I know. You know, that's what happens when you get old. That's the third thing you forgot today.
Oh
by the
my
way.
goodness. What's the other 2? I forgot. I'm just kidding.
Listen, I'm right behind you.
I had to
forget
say
things
that.
every single day.
I had to say it. Okay. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
How many hot dogs can you eat?
Not very many.
Not very many? Oh, come on.
I know
Like
where this is
2?
going. I know where this is going.
2?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, well, so every year, 4th of July, there's this big deal called the Nathan's Famous 4th of July Hot Dog Eating Contest. And it breaks the Guinness Book of World Records also. But Joey Chestnut, former champion, is now the reigning champion. He ate 66 hot dogs with buns in 10 minutes, and he won.
How is that physically
He won.
possible?
I don't know. I don't know where it all goes.
How can a stomach physically?
I don't know. I don't know what happens when he's done. I don't know if he has to hold it in for a long time, but I would get sick. But the guy,
How can you? I mean, that's like
Well,
gotta be. Even if you could do it, it's got to be dangerous.
the second place winner, ate 50, and in 21, he ate
I don't get
76. He ate 76. But right now, Joey Chestnut is the reigning world champion. People came from other countries
Wow.
to compete in this competition. It was held in Brooklyn, New York, and on
be
July
New York.
4th.
Yeah.
And the July
And
4th,
what did he
Nathan's
win
Hot Dog
for
Eating
that
Contest.
competition?
Huh?
What was the prize for him?
He
Just to have the honor of it.
He got a mustard belt. It was a belt that had big mustard on it,
Oh my gosh.
kind of like a WWE thing. But
Surely he's getting some financial compensation. For
Oh,
this
I'm
of
sure
some
he's got
kind.
some sponsorships and people endorsements and things like that. Nathan probably uses him. Nathan's Hot Dogs. Of course, I don't know. There was
I don't know how that could. I don't know how you could physically do that.
Yeah. Well, in the women's division, the lady, let's see, she ate 51 in the ladies division. So that's a lot.
I don't see how it's possible.
I know. We probably should watch the video. Not. It might make you sick watching that video.
Yeah.
Oh, so
yeah,
now.
I wouldn't want to watch the video.
So today, there's a lot of exciting things today. I couldn't even pick between all of them. There were so many of them. So
Well-
I picked out what I thought was the top 3.
Okay.
Top 3 is Be a Kid Again Day.
Ooh, I like that.
It says go back, have fun, play, enjoy, be footloose, fancy free, have a good time. Do things like you would do as a kid, I think. I don't know if there's some things you don't want to do, but it's also National Freezer Pop Day, which is popular in the warmer states, obviously.
Right.
Here, it's very popular because it's so hot outside. And then this one, which I had never heard of this. It's called National Scud Day.
Scud?
Yes.
What's a scud?
SCUD stands for Savor the Comic, Unplug the Drama Day. Encourages folks whose lives may have a touch of too much drama to step back and relax and enjoy the funnier side of life.
Funnier side.
Yep.
Funner.
Yep. So National Scud Day. It's a depressing name. They should call it something else.
Yeah, because scud doesn't sound very
Scud.
positive.
It says on here it has nothing to do with Scud missiles or anything like that.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, Scud sounds like crud. You know, just
Right.
it's just a
Or
bleh
scum.
name. Scum. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they want everything about this is have something cold to eat, act like a kid,
Okay.
and de-stress, no drama, have a good time.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah,
Is that all you got?
that's all I got.
I think we bored everybody enough. Well, look, guys, just remember, if you can remember, we're both getting old over here. We can't remember sometimes. I'm a lot older than he is, but if you don't give up, eventually, sooner or later, the stars are going to line up.
Mm-hmm.
You may not think they will,
Mm-hmm.
and you may feel discouraged a lot, and you may be disappointed a lot. But you know what? You can't let that stop you. You have to keep going. And some days are going to be like pulling teeth, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that in the end, you're going to prevail. And that's the main thing. So, just remember, like I said, if you don't give up, eventually the stars are going to line up. And when that happens, you're going to be so much better off. But until that time comes, even after that time comes, just remember the most important thing every single day is to always be and stay positive.